Hello, everyone. I am your host, Lynn Green. I would like to welcome you to another episode of LG Radio. Today, I will be doing something different. I had a bunch of questions coming in: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, email. So I decided I'd go ahead on and address a couple of questions, concerns, and inquiries for the Q4 production of LG Radio on LG TV. Alright, so the first question is, hey LG, when you gonna come to one of our games? It looks like, check your profile out real quick. It looks like you are from Sumter County. Alright, so basketball is my main focus for Sumter County. Sumter County is one of my away schools. So I would say the sponsorship support is not exactly where I would like it to be. So we catch y'all on the road. I will see several basketball games this year. I will also support my cheerleaders. I will also support the boys basketball team this year for the first time in 3 years. So that will be something I am looking forward to doing. And good luck to my Panthers the rest of the way for football season. They are playing extremely well, 7-1 at the moment. So make sure you go out and support them in the postseason. I look at this next question from, I don't know where she from, it don't say. Another thing, y'all athletes, I know y'all got y'all nicknames and everything y'all like, but please keep in mind, media, especially my sponsor player, which don't have this problem, but we make sure we have the correct school listing, the correct position that we feel the strongest in. We also make sure we have either my video clips or your Huddle clips in your profile. Another way to stand out is to actually put your GPA, test scores, and or accomplishment in your bio also. To answer your question, it says, how much does it cost for a highlight tape? Alright, it's several ways for me to single you out. The first way is for you to be referred to me by a hometown media outlet, a College Coat, or a Metro Atlanta media platform that is trying to get more information on you. The second way is to grab my attention 8th, 9th, or 10th grade. I usually don't jump in and cover juniors. I usually don't voluntarily cover seniors for a ton of reasons I won't get into in this video. But if I don't identify you myself, I usually try not to mess with you. It's not because of, I would say, lazy media, but other platforms may cover you without actually seeing you play. So that's something I don't do. But the last way is to get a business sponsor Make sure you are a student at one of our 2A sponsored schools. Make sure you are in good standing. When I check with your counselor, your principal, your athletic director, all three of those have to give the okay, and then I will cover you for the shortest amount of time is 20 months. 20 months is the shortest amount of time I cover any athlete. So don't believe what you heard, you're hearing it straight from me. All right, the next question is from Crawford County. Hey, will you be at any of our games this year? Yes, I have several games. I actually have chill sponsors for Crawford County, so I will definitely be on campus to support my Eagles. Boys basketball, I'm not sure if I will get the right sponsorship at this moment. I do have open games on my schedule. Make sure you contact me and find out what days I will be covering you on the road. Then we could possibly work something out to where I cover the boys and girls. As of right now, my main concern would be the cheerleaders for Crawford County. So if any boys or girls basketball sponsors would like to get more information, make sure you contact one of my social media platforms or contact me by email. All of my information, direct contact links are in all of our profiles. The next question comes from Lamar County. This is basketball. It looks like he plays forward. When are you going to start coming to our games? All right, Lamar County, I just picked back up my, I don't want to get into all that, but I just got y'all back. I also will be covering Spalding and Noonan again for my long-term supporters. You know what I mean. Lamar County will be a school I will see at least 7 to 8 times this year. I have 2 sponsored cheerleaders, 1 girls sponsored basketball player. I really support the volleyball team. The football team was a late agreement issue. I'm sorry about that. I will see you play in the playoffs though. Don't worry about that. But yes, I will see Lamar County. And to be transparent, my coverage actually starts November 1st for Lamar County. I have just been testing out funnels, doing promo on the back end just to find fans, identify who has the biggest social media following, who is the first to look at stories, who likes and actually shares my content, who would be a good asset to what I do as far as a media company. So I will be through with my research on that style this week, and I will put out a information packet for my parents and athletic directors, principals, school superintendents, and teachers who would like to support or would like me to support their program. Next question is why you don't post. Alright, if you can, try to type me at least. I can read most of the slang, but try to type out most of the words. I would appreciate that. but it says, why don't you post anybody but the same people? Alright, I guess I explain it like this. I would need first consent to single you out because my opinion could help or hurt your athletic career. It's not that I will dog you out, but to give a professional opinion on your abilities, your character. It will take some time. And again, like I say, it's a 20-month process with that. So I only cover straight A kids that have signed up, registered, made the first payment, completed consent form. I have double checked with the athletic director and the coach and the principal and 2 off-campus references that have said, yes, this kid is such and does this and helps out with that and is a joy to coach, to teach, to be around, a great teammate, takes his classwork, her classwork very seriously. That are the kind of athletes I am only interested in covering. I do cover 2B athletes, but it's just because I had them since rec. So before my new rules kicked in, they were a part of the program. All right, moving right along. Look like I see more people have joined in. Hello, everyone. We are doing a 2A Q&A. I will do this twice a week moving forward. So if you have any questions, don't assume, don't wish you knew, don't I thought he asked me. I get you an answer. I won't disclose your name, but I will make it publicly known just in case someone else is feeling the same way you do or have the same question that they would like to ask. So send me a question, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, display, Rumble. Contact me anywhere and I'll try to get back with you. Alright, so this question comes from one of my Wildcats. Hey, I keep seeing freshmen get offers and I'm a senior. What would you say is the best way to get recruited? Honestly, you can send me more information on your degree path. You can send me an ideal location for you and your family. You can send me a highlight video and I will try to look at it and see what I think to give you a opinion. I just really don't want to offer advice right off, or I write you and send you one of my phone number. You can text me, and then I get in touch with you on that. But yeah, I wouldn't just give you recruitment advice based off a general question. I would need to kind of look at you play, your academic standing, how the pay might break down, the hope, if that's only in Georgia, but if you look to stay close, there's several options that come into play when you look at picking a school to get your degree and your athletic career. I would not recommend anything without a thorough conversation to understand what I think you need versus what you have in mind, and a realistic point of view on playing time, roster spots, recruits at your position, several things. Nowadays, you have to watch the transfers because coaches will recruit 2 to 3 high school players and then grab kids out of the transfer portal or from another program. And now, instead of you being 3rd on the depth chart, you are 6th or 7th. And the legendary, we want you to develop, learn our system, line, may have you one of the guys that they show on the sidelines every Saturday who just dress out, travel, but only a select few will get a chance to actually play college ball. That is something that very rarely happens. So I would need to have a little bit more information before I get you a concrete answer on that. So yeah, send me your I'll send you my information. We'll talk a little bit more about that. My LG. How long you've been doing YouTube? Oh, this is from Tarleton. Oh, YouTube is something that I use to study where my viewers are watching from. Their analytics system is pretty good. Also, I use that to see who shares my videos, who actually screen records, who actually cuts clips, who actually watches on tablets, phones, TVs, gaming system. It's a number of reasons I use YouTube, and our platform is monetized, so that helps out a lot also. But I have actually been recording for about 12 years. So I have been doing it for archive purposes for about 3 years. So I will start from there. Alright, my total objective is to build a archive. What I mean by archive, for some of y'all who may not understand that, get your Googles out. Basically, it's for your history. It's for documentation of every place I go, the crowd size, the parking lot distance from the school, the signs in your gym, or the logos at your football field. It's for so many other reasons than just what you guys may think. I know content is something that a lot of people are getting into now, but I am content. I am 100% original content every single time you see me. So, to answer your question, 3 years for history purposes only. But about 15 years dealing with recording, about 5 dealing with YouTube personally. I don't like the split. I don't like the amount of time, watch time hours it takes to get monetized. I also don't like the number of subscribers you have to get before you actually qualify for the partner program. But the rules are the rules, and if we choose to use the platform, we must abide by them. Next question will be from Pike County. Are you coming? Yes, I will come support my Pirates. I have chill sponsor. I have girl basketball sponsor. I will also watch a couple board games. I actually have your schedule out already, so I will send this to your Facebook, and you can see what days I'll be there. And then if you would like to participate in our profit sharing opportunities, I will get with you on that also. All right, so I guess this is going pretty good so far. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Again, if you have questions, you can even comment on this video. I will try to get back with you in the next episode. Episode 3 would be the reply episode, so don't look forward to the next episode. We just finished recording that episode. We actually recorded episode 2 before we did episode 1, so yeah, but they are coming out in sequence. So yeah, look for episode 3. If you have new questions, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you join one of our member-only programs. Make sure you check out our merch. We have baby cups, shirts, hats, sweatsuits, pants, jackets, anything you can think of. Mouse pads, coffee mugs. It's endless ways to support. We appreciate everyone who do, and those of you who can't, you can always support us for free. Hit that like button, comment, let me know what you think, let me know where you think I should go. We'll try to get some sponsorship together, and always hit that subscribe button. Alright, this next question is from Harris County. What's up with track this year? I need a mic'd up video. I actually have sponsors for track in Harris County, but that mic'd up situation, it's a $75 deposit, pending you drop it, step on it, lose it. We'll talk more about that. I'll send you the information on that. But if you get your information in, get your deposit in, I put that towards your sponsorship, and then we'll work out the rest come 39 week on report card, because I think you have the grades I need. So I get with some information on that with you. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next question. The question is from Manchester. Hey LG, make sure you put me in the paper this. Hey look, let me explain something to you about that.
Yeah, Santana, you trim.
I have no control over what goes in the paper.
Hey fool, it's Santana.
What I do with the newspaper is more of a stringer service. I put some information on that down in my bio. But what I do is cover the least promoted schools in my cover area. Basically, 1 hour in any direction from my location is where I'm allowed to go for certain reasons. Statewide, I am able to do limited things. It really depends on if I go for the press or if I go for the media, but that's something else for another video. I'll explain that in my How I Got Started video, so I'll put that down in the bio also. Make sure you stay tuned for that. That will be dropping November 1st. A lot of people keep saying, oh man, like what you load. You really don't know what I do, but I appreciate the support. When you see me for them 2-3 hours, I know it seems like it's a lot. It is extremely hard to do what I do, but with the help of my student assistant, my athletic director, my superintendents, I am able to cover you like you need to be covered. Yeah, but I have no control over what goes in the paper. I send in what I have, they use it. That's that. But yeah, 9 newspaper. That's all I have. It's 260 in the state. I reached out to every last one of them. Hopefully, moving forward, I can work something out. But at the moment, I have only been supported by 9. So that's how that goes. This look like it comes from Marion County. How you think? Alright, I won't read the question, but I'll give a description from my point of view. Okay, this is what do I think about my teams this year? Honestly, I think Greenville will be the stronger team. There, hand down. I really think Greenville will get more wins. That doesn't mean I think they will go the furthest though. The team I think will go the furthest will be Lamar County. I won't get into all of that in this video because I leave that for my predictions. But yeah, I think it will be a very interesting season. I am very excited to get things going. I'm actually going tomorrow and watch Fall League. So the season is right around the corner. I've been checking every day, making sure you staying in shape. Don't get lazy. So make sure you take care of business and blame no one but yourself for playing time or performance you have had. 20 weeks to get in shape now that the season is here, you showing up to practice, and I know your coach like, what am I going to do? But the season is long. Keep your body healthy. Make sure you get on your diet. It's a lot of small things to keep your performance intact. But yeah, I will say this. I think I will have good seasons from everybody, but I will not disclose a individual school at this time. I do think y'all will be in the playoff though. Yep, to answer your question. Alright, I got one from, I already did one from their school. I say that though. Alright, this question from Macon County. What's up with the Alright, you gotta let me know. Alright, the chip, you gotta let me know what school you want to chump at or whatever, and then I put something together. I support my Lady Bulldog, especially the cheer team, cheer coach, always. I really appreciate their support. They actually have one of the biggest viewership from my platform, so Instagram, YouTube. I really appreciate them tuning in, subscribing, liking, sharing my videos for the ladies. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 games for y'all this year. So yeah, we'll have time to get that in. What do you think is Alright, this question from Taylor County again. Hey, I won't judge individual team performance just yet, but I will say that Taylor County will be good, but it will be a rough season for the fans emotionally. Get ready. It's going to be tough going deep in the playoffs this year. But Elite 8 or better for Taylor County, I say that to basically answer your question. Yeah, I don't think that I won't speak on that just yet because I leave that for another episode too. But I won't say why I say that, but fans will see once the season gets started. All of my school will be challenged this year. Couple games they will win. Most of the game they will be physically out of shape. I'm just looking at based off what I have seen last year. Staying healthy, being in full game condition is something that I really watch. Your first half especially, because I'm guessing you're supposed to be fresh. And if you don't have as much energy on defense as you have on offense, that is another thing I watch. How you act when you make turnovers. That's really the biggest thing. Bench body language. Teammate support is everything, but yeah, Elite 8 or better for Taylor County. take this one more and then we'll cut this off for episode 1. Again, let me know what you think down in the comment. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your host, Lynn Green. Appreciate your support. The last question comes in from, I already did them. I will get that out though. Basically, I answer you. I don't know. I hadn't heard nothing back yet on that. I had no dates on senior night. No senior night basketball dates at the moment. But I will get back with you on that. Alright, I answered this one. Alright, so this one comes from Woodbury. When are you coming to? Alright, I have 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 games for Flint River this year. I will support my Lady Wildcats. I will also support the boys. I will even see y'all on the road this year. So, yes, I will definitely support the Wildcats in anything that they do. I always appreciate their support as well. Alright, we'll cut this off for episode 1. I keep going, but I have to meet minute deadline. So we're gonna cut each episode down to about 40 minutes. I'm not trying to bore you, but I will get everything in that you asked. Again, appreciate you watching and let me know in the comments what you think. Episode 2 will be out Wednesday. So Sunday and Wednesday, 2 a Q&A.